Oh gosh, we got an Apple Vision Pro. Can I wear a hat with it? Come on guys, let's get fired up here. Obviously this thing looks a little silly, but it does kind of look like Danny Heatley's visor. Hey, I didn't take it off because I don't actually need it now. We're obviously a hockey channel, and we were kind of curious what this thing holds for the future of hockey. Because I don't know if you know this, VR has become somewhat integrated with hockey already, where it's actually become like a training tool. Sense Hockey is one of these companies where basically they've been able to create programs where you can actually do some training if you're a player or a goalie. They've worked with some NHL players, some PWHL players. So clearly I would imagine that's going to come to this thing as well. So Sam and I took it to the rink, and we kind of just figured we'd take it through a bunch of different hockey things, see how it performs, see if I was able to play hockey normally with it on. Unfortunately, I couldn't really wear it with a helmet. Nah, that's not gonna fit.
Yeah, that's not fit.
Because like it doesn't really fit. Like even look, like when I try to wear it with a hat, like my hat's not really on my head. It's kind of like sitting on top of it. Again, this was kind of our first time wearing it, but when I started putting it on, maybe it's not like calibrated perfectly or something, because things up close were really tough to see. I couldn't read messages on my phone and stuff like that. And I felt the same way. I started taping my stick with this thing on, which I thought could be an interesting thing, because maybe there's a video showing you how to do Ovi's tape job while you're taping your stick. But it was actually kind of difficult to see like the different textures and kind of like lines that I was going over with the stick. Because like those finer details are kind of harder to see up close. So this wasn't my best tape job, but whatever. We got it done. We got out there and we got on the ice. And hockey, as much as I was saying the stick taping was a little more difficult, the actual playing hockey part was actually pretty easy. So clearly like the video comes out well, that like, oh, that's on me, not on the Vision Pro. Like I could see everything pretty well. I could shoot. I could like, it didn't really feel that odd. I could maintain my D Division beer league level of hockey, which I mean, I guess that's acceptable. We're on fire. Okay, let's move the nets in.
Focus with face recognition.
Oh. I honestly, I kind of fanned on that one a bit. That one was a bit weird.
That's okay, it sounded cool.
Ooh. That was my first one not hitting a bar. So like 3 for 4 bars is pretty nice.
Hello.
And then Sam and I just kind of messed around. We were passing pucks back and forth, did a couple Michigans. And I honestly think this is what John Tortorella's nightmares look like. There we go. It translates pretty well because I'm not seeing through this. I'm seeing a video that it's recording, right? So I was wondering if there was some like latency or if it would feel weird stick handling with pucks, or like maybe it was like, I don't know, just some kind of delay that it maybe going to prevent you from being at your best, but it didn't really have any problems there. Then we were like, okay, well, what if we pull up a video? Yeah, I can never do what did that do? Because like, let's say you wanted to get a better wrist shot. Yeah, not working. There's a TSN feature on TSN YouTube. We pulled that up where basically Connor Bedard and his family are kind of talking about how he learned to shoot like he does. So pull that up and then you can kind of shoot along with it, right? Like he's kind of talking about how he injured his hand and he's showing weird ways that he started like learning how to shoot with only one hand and how that really kind of like changed how he shot for a bit. You can kind of watch things like that, even maybe something that's more tutorial focused and learn along with it, which I thought was interesting. Once you kind of start moving around, it does take everything off the screen and actually like have this thing that says you have to slow down, so if you're doing like moving drills, it's probably not great for that yet. But I could see how it could be useful, like especially for shooting. Apparently you can kind of connect it to like other Apple cameras, maybe like your phone or something. So if you could set that up on a tripod, maybe see a different angle of yourself shooting while you're shooting. I think of that almost like a golf sim, like when you can see the different angles of your swing and kind of analyze it. Gives you a different perspective on how you're actually moving through your shot. So that could be an interesting part of training. I think it actually could be pretty useful. But overall, I don't know how it's going to integrate into our world. It's definitely a very cool product, and we had a lot of fun using it. I don't know how practical it is at the moment, but maybe sometime in the future this could actually be like a very useful training tool. But for now, maybe we'll just use it to like go to Leafs games and watch TikToks while the game's on and like sit there clicking like a crab. You just know we're gonna get a video of Jesse wearing this at some dumb sporting event at some time in the near future.